With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25.
They'll start on the ground with Gore. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Jackson to Andrews on that one. First down, Baltimore.
And the Ravens first down.
Here's Gore now, running out of the gun.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now on second down, this is Gore. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Here's third down and 4.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
I'm sure they envisioned a much better start to this game than they practiced all week. But they failed on that third down play. That brings up fourth down, and they'll probably have to punt it away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Jackson from the shotgun. Incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play, nerves come into play, and despite the training, the ball was tipped up. Fortunately for them, they didn't pay for that error.
It's a gain of 14 down to the 14.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Frank Gore, a 14-yard touchdown.
And the Ravens will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Samuel on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Wide open, Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
Vick's going to change the play.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
To throw, Vick. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt.
And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Jackson options out left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at the big fella go.
And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
10 more there and another first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Ravens.
Another carry now for Gore. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now it's Jackson. A dump off here for Gore. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And 3rd and 8 now. Jackson now. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6 now.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Over the middle, complete. That's Harrison. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago. Here's Vick. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense.
Now Vick, he's going to change things up.
Here's Michael Vick. And his throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. It's a play fake. Now Vick. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Vick now. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 3rd and long for Vick. Escaping.
Vick loses the football. It's out.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Bears nothing.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3.
And no run back here as the 3rd quarter will commence with a touchback.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's again 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Vick. He'll find Metcalf. And now off to the races, down the right side. DK Metcalf, touchdown, Chicago. DK Metcalf, 62 yards. And the Bears come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time, but you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And here's carry number 10 for Frank Gore. And he'll be taken down at the 34. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On second down, Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Johnson goes in motion left. From the gun, it's Jackson. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground game here. Goal. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Jackson. Drops it underneath to goal. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Up the middle they go with goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Gore again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
3rd and goal, Jackson. caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jalen Waddle, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now here's Vick. Trying to lay one up deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Randy Moss, 54 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. This is 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jackson. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And this pass broken up. Lots of coverage on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Jackson, options out left. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So this play, until recently, only something you probably expect to see in a college game, but running quarterbacks are certainly in vogue, and this turned into a big play.
And you and I both know that for a long time.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. Look at the clock, a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sideline?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Here's Vic. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. An audible here to get a new look. Fourth down, Vic. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now they're going to get the timeout. A huge play, has him in field goal range with a chance to win. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And the now 40-year-old veteran able to put this one through. And this whole crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end. Charles, in these lower-scoring games, you know it better than anybody. Points are at such a premium, but taking care of the football is king. They play turnover-free from whistle to whistle, and they come through with a victory.
Yeah, and that's what won them the game, because even doing it that way, being that clean partner, they weren't able to really run away with this game. So that tells us just how important it was to make sure you played mistake-free football. That led to the victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.